Okay, you guys see the picture. This is the output. If you're ready, let's go. Here's all of the ingredients that we're going to be using. You're going to need some flour. Don't worry, guys. The ingredients and measurements and things are all in the description box below. Also going to need some baking soda, not baking powder. That yellow box that you put in your freezer to keep the stank away. That's the one. All right, some salt, regular salt, and some butter because it does what? It makes it taste better. Shout out to De'Ara. All right, gonna also need some sugar, white sugar, and some brown sugar. In addition to that, we're gonna use some eggs, clearly two, but again, all the measurements are in the description box below. Also using some vanilla extract, vanilla flavoring, whatever you have, let's use it, okay? Got some white chocolate chips, obviously. Also, I have some of the, my almond pieces. You can use whatever type of nut you prefer. I crushed it down. I might have powdered mine in some instances, but do whatever nut you like, put it in there. Also have some toffee pieces. These are Heath toffee pieces. They are not sponsoring me, but Heath, if you want to sponsor a girl, hey, let's go. Parchment paper because we're baking cookies. We don't want black bottoms, okay? Now in a smaller bowl, we're going to mix up our salt, our baking soda, and our flour. So go ahead, put that flour into the bowl. Be careful. My bowl is glass, and hey, it's kind of hard. And please disregard my eczema. Yes, I know my hands are ashy, but it is because of eczema. If you guys know of any products that have helped you or someone you know with their eczema, please let me know in the comment section below. Here I'm using my whisk to mix up the baking soda, the salt, and that flour. I think the whisk is better than your fork or spoon because these are all fine ingredients, okay? Now in a larger bowl, we want to mix up the remaining ingredients. Well, somewhat of the remaining ingredients. I placed my white sugar, my brown sugar, which in my case had hardened a little bit. So I'm just using the whisk to sort of break it down. But if your brown sugar is a little hard, put that alone in the microwave for a few seconds and it should soften it right up. Now I melted my butter because I wanted to. You can just use a softened butter, which is probably a little better as far as forming the cookie at the end. But I used melted butter here, no big deal. Also, I'm adding in my eggs. I'll combine everything, give it a little lifts. And then I'm using my hand mixer, nothing special about it. Hand mixing all the ingredients. If you're fancy and you have a full unit, let's go, put it on. Okay, get in there, mix it all together. You want your ingredients to be well combined. All right, we don't want to overwork it, but we do want them combined. Okay. All right, I kept my speed on 1 the entire time. I don't need any extra stuff splattering up on my wall. I have a little person, as some of you might know or will get to know, and he makes more than enough mess for this mama, okay? Don't forget, we are ignoring the eczema, adding in the vanilla extract. You heard me, okay? Get that vanilla extract in there. We're going to use our hand mixer. Let's keep it going. Mix it on up. Make sure you get everything off the sides. Down in the bottom, we want that vanilla flavor in all of our cookies. Okay? All right, this is what it looks like, all mixed together. And now, that mixture of the flour, the baking soda, and the salt, we're going to slowly incorporate that into our wet ingredients. I think it's better to put the dry ingredients into my wet ingredients a little at a time. But, you know, I'm an Aries. I'm a little impatient at times. Go figure. I went ahead and just dumped the rest of it in there. All right. So I'm mixing with my mixer all of those dry ingredients into my wet ingredients, making sure to get whatever's on the side, whatever's on the bottom, all of it mixed in together and well. And at this point, since we've added the dry ingredients, our mixture is becoming a dough. Okay? So now I'm getting my plastic spatula. It's flexible. All right, really good to have one of these just in your kitchen. If you don't have one, dollar store has it. Okay? To push down all those extra ingredients on the side of the bowl, make sure everything is down and incorporated. It will also help to add in our white chocolate chips. Here, guys, I want you to put in whatever you want. Okay, if you want a lot of white chocolate chips, if you want a little toffee, if you don't want any almonds or nuts, do what you want. Do what makes you happy. You had a base to the cookie. Here's where your extra ingredients will help make your recipe your own. Okay, so I put in a little of the white chocolate chips. I want to see what it looks like. I do like a textured cookie, which is probably why I chose 3 ingredients. I knew it was a white chocolate chip because I love Mrs. Fields cookies. Okay, yeah, that's the little bacon sweet lover in me. But I love those cookies. But I also love toffee, Heath bars, especially with that chocolate. So I'm putting in a good amount of the Heath toffee. And, you know, I'm not too big of a fan on nuts. I'd like to see it in there, but then I might just go ahead and spit it out. So that's another reason why I crushed my almonds up so well. All right, I'm adding a little bit more because I want to see it, and I wasn't seeing enough of the almond pieces. But again, at the end, what I did not record was after I placed all of my cookies onto the baking sheet, I added in additional chocolate chips and toffee pieces and the larger pieces of the almonds onto the tops because I do want it to be nice to look at with the eye. Okay, I'm really big into aesthetics. I think food is art. That's why I'm so into plating. I'm working on that each and every day. Okay, the better it looks, the more enticing it will be. All right, so I have preheated my oven to 350 degrees. My mixture or my dough is a little loose because I did, again, use that melted butter as opposed to just softened butter. If you prefer to roll your cookie out as opposed to what I'm doing, I'm just using a ice cream scooper without the little thing that pushes it out. So I'm helping to get that extra dough out with the spoon. If you prefer a more uniform shaped cookie, I would suggest that if you use the melted butter, or even if you just don't like how it feels when you try to roll the cookie into a ball in your hand, put your dough into the refrigerator for a few minutes, okay? And that will help make it stick and dry it out a little bit, okay? That'll make it more like what you would find in a grocery store that's pre-made. But I like a big old fluffy looking cookie. But, you know, honestly, using the ice cream scooper and the spoon, I still had, you know, some pretty nice circular cookies. It wasn't as textured, cookie-wise, dough-wise, as I would have liked. But nonetheless, came out absolutely delicious. So I'm showing you guys me pushing out every cookie because, I had some different sized ones, but then I came back and added more to the tops. I shaped them a little bit with that spoon that helped me get the dough out of the scooper. It's pretty simple. It wasn't too difficult. It was a little sticky here again because I used melted butter, and that made it more of a loose dough. But you can put it in the refrigerator, sit it out for a little bit. This is what it looked like going into the oven. All right, I got my parchment paper down. Of course, didn't say that, but all right, you need parchment paper, y'all. You're going to have black cookies on the bottom. All right, so again, 350 degrees. Look at how cute they are. They're so pretty. Oh, look at they, look at. You were a kid, you used to just sit there and look and wait till they cooked. All right, so we're baking these cookies for 13 minutes. All right, what a number. But it may be, your oven might be a little different. 13, 14 minutes. This is what they look like once they are golden and you smell that beautiful brown footage. There it is. You guys, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. We're going to be doing this again real soon.